What I understood after 20 years of teaching in China. This year marks my 20th year here. I've talked a lot on this channel about life in China, daily routines, culture, and small details, but today I want to focus on something more specific. After 20 years of working in Chinese schools, what did I actually understand about teaching in China? Not theories, not training manuals, just things you only learn by being here for a long time. The first and probably most important thing is punctuality. In Chinese work culture, especially in education, being on time is sacred. If you're late to class, that's one of the worst things you can do. Worse than poor lesson planning, worse than making mistakes, even worse than being a bit lazy sometimes. You can improve your teaching skills, you can fix weak lessons, but if you're late, people remember that. Being punctual shows respect, and respect is the foundation of everything here. The second thing I learned is not to complain too much to Chinese management. Chinese leadership generally does not like complainers. Even if you believe something is going in the wrong direction, fighting the system directly rarely works. I've seen very passionate teachers try to push their own ideas, even good ideas, and still lose. If you really need to say something, it's better to talk to an international coordinator or foreign leader and let them communicate it upward. Swimming against the current here is exhausting and usually pointless. Relationships with your bosses matter a lot. Of course, this does not replace good teaching. You can't be a terrible teacher and survive just by smiling. But if your work is solid, then being polite, respectful, and visible really helps. Simple things like saying hello, attending school dinners if leadership is present, supporting school events, or promoting the school online when appropriate, all matter. If leadership sees your loyalty and professionalism, they remember it. Students' relationships can save you or break you. Your relationship with students is crucial. If students go home and say good things about you, you are in a strong position. If they don't, that's when problems start. Even when discipline is difficult, sometimes you need to step over yourself and not push too hard. I teach students aged 13 to 16, and this is a tough age. They're under huge academic pressure, long school days often from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. and for boarding students extra evening study. By the time they come to your last lesson, they are exhausted. Don't expect miracles. Sometimes empathy works better than control. Another important lesson is to always frame feedback positively. Parents already know if their child is struggling. Telling them that their child is bad at learning helps no one. Instead, offer solutions, suggest strategies, and focus on improvement. In parent-teacher-student meetings, solutions are more valuable than criticism. This builds trust, and trust protects you. If you teach music, art, PE, or drama, cut students some slack. They already get intense pressure from core subjects like math, Chinese, and English. Your subject can be educational, structured, and meaningful, but also human and enjoyable. Fun is not weakness, fun is balance. The final thing is to be a good example. You don't need to brag and you don't need to show off. If you're curious, creative, and skillful, students notice. In my case, playing music, creating content, and producing videos are things students naturally become interested in. If what you do outside the classroom connects with their interests, they come to you for advice. Being an ever-learning person is sometimes the best lesson you can teach. So after 20 years of teaching in China, these are the things that really mattered. If you're interested in life in China or teaching in China, check out my other videos. These are the two main directions on this channel, and I'm sure you'd find something useful. Thanks for watching, like and subscribe, and Happy New Year!